They don't have any buttons. You don't have any cruise control buttons. And those cruise control buttons allow you to do the map switching. So obviously if I don't have them, I can't do that. To switch maps, you hold down the set course button and press cancel once. That'll be map 1. Hold it down, press it twice, that will be map 2, etc. So it's very convenient to switch between maps. Maybe you have race gas, maybe you have pump gas. Map switching, the speed control switches on the steering wheel. This is where it goes on the ECU. This is the ECU pin out. You kind of have it kind of upside down. But I'm interested in 101 and 108. Alright, so with those switches, this is what's supposed to happen. All the switches off. Yes, CD does the automatic speed control. I should see 4 kilo ohms, 4,000 ohms. If I press the resume or accelerate switch, I should see 1.5. If I press the course switch, I should see 690. If I press the cancel button, 250. The main switch, 0. Yeah, here's the main is really on and off. So the on and if I press it on and off, it should be 0. As you can see at the bottom, you got 101 and 108. Come through the spare clock. You see the ECU connectors here. So those are the 2 outputs that go into the ECU. From the switches right into the ECU. Here are the buttons that I'm talking about. On off, that's the main one. Remember to talk about cancel and coast. So right, so cancel supposed to be 260 around that. So I'm going to press the cancel button, which is right here. So I should see 2 something. Let's see point something, 0.2 something. Correct, 0.2. And the course and set, that's supposed to be around 6. That's SSC 0.6. So if I go up on that, I should see 0.6 here. Yeah, correct. So the resume or accelerate, I should see but 1.2. Let me press that, let me pull it down. I should see 1.2. 1.4, pretty close, around that figure. Memory is kind of bad. If I go up with the course set, I think you should see 0.6. Correct. Cancel 0.2 something. Correct. So all the signals are getting to the ECU. All right, so I should be able to switch the maps on the ECU. So if it doesn't work, it has to be Uprev that is not coded properly to switch the maps. Here's the list of ROMs from Uprev. Some of them might not even have cruise control. It is the last one. I'm currently on 6A. It's kind of a risk in terms of upgrading. I went to 8A, and I went back down to 6A because I was seeing a message about the key. So to be safe, I'm sticking to 6A. go up or down on this button here and observe what's going on here. So let me go down. 24, the button change. So I do believe the up is 20, down is that. All right, so Uprev is recognizing these buttons here. So we came from a car which did not have cruise control, and so we couldn't switch maps. To switch maps, you normally use this as well as the cancel. So you hold it down once and press 1, map 1. Hold it down and press cancel twice, map 2, etc. So we are now working, and we have also updated the ROM to the very latest one for that year, 6GCAA. All right, so this is the latest ROM, and it did start. Oil pressure 30 psi. EFR 1 lambda. Sorry, lambda. We are dealing with lambda. Rail tuners use lambda. Yeah. This is more information on cruise control buttons. If I press cancel, if I press the main button, this should turn on. Correct. If I press the cancel button, the cancel one there, on. So this is the scan tool using to confirm that everything is working. Pull them on the resume and accelerate switch. That should come on. Actually, it's the other way. Resume and accelerate. Up is on. Set switch. Set course. Come down. Pull down. On. So that's how you confirm that the buttons are working using the scan tool. Map switching with Uprev. There are 5 tuner maps, and you can use these cruise control buttons to go from one map to another map. You simply pull down and press cancel once, and that will take me to map 1. So let's try it. It's going to be hard while holding the phone. Pull down, press 1 once. Pull down, press once, and as you release, one up and down flash, that means I'm on map 1. Let's try 2. 1, 2, release. 1, 2. Let's do it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Back to 1, because I only have a tune for 1. 1, release. Back to map 1. So this is UK spec manual. So it's the American, but just show you the green cruise light button. Here you're going to see this sign here. That's why I saw that. And what else is doing here? And there's UK spec speed limit. The Americans do not have that. And these are all the meanings of the symbols that you see. The brake warning light, charge warning light, all key warning light, low pressure, master warning light, pop-up hood, seat belt, the dynamic system. What's we got here? Headlight, security, synchro rev match, small light indicator, snow, yes. So I think we have it covered. In America, you're going to see cruise. In the UK, you're going to see this. So in my Uprev and map switching, that's what I'm going to see blinking.
Control on, and then you can see the light up top. Then you just hold the toggle down, and then you press cancel however many times you want to get to that map. So if you hold it down, the toggle, and then press cancel once, you're on map 1. You hold it down, you press it 2 times or 3 times. You'll see it blink 2 or 3 times, and that's what map you're on, 2 or 3.
So the UK is indeed different. In the US, you just have an on and off button instead of the 2 at the bottom. In the US, the on and off is at the top there, right here, is in there. But here they're separated. So the UK seems to have a speed limiter. So that the speed limiter is right here. Now there's a lot of subtle differences between the UK and the US. So once again, the UK has more stuff. In terms of the UK, there's a set button, which for the US is really the on and off button. So when I press on and off for the US spec, it's equivalent of pressing this button at the bottom to turn on cruise control. So then you accelerate to the desired speed, and then you set it, which using the down button. To cancel, preset speed, tap the brake pedal or press this, which is equivalent of the US on and off. Yeah, got it. I reverted back to 6A ROM and went back to AFR. It's kind of easier to work with gasoline instead of having to look at 0.9 and 0.8. Stay tuned for further updates on this as we tune the 370Z and finally end up the dyno.